Right, we shall see. Paul, thanks. And despite local law enforcement having a suspect in custody in connection with these homicides, they say you should still be protecting yourself and your neighbors.
That's exactly right. And now is not the time to get complacent and go back to the bad habits. Ryan Kennedy joins us now live in South Reno near LaGuardia Lane. Ryan, how are residents down there responding to the suspected killer being caught?
Well, you know, Landon, they're relieved, but admittedly still on edge. I mean, how could you not be? And they say with two homicides happening so close to their homes, it really opened up all of their eyes. It opened up their eyes just about really ways that you should be able to protect yourself, avoid the dangers that are out there, and all the safety protocol that you should take advantage of not only now, but also for the future. Many of the homes near LaGuardia Lane are on private driveways, tucked back into the community, out of sight and out of mind. But when the bodies of Jerry and Sherry David were found in their home, which is similarly off the beaten path, it raised the eyebrows of neighbors.
Reno 40 years ago was a whole different world, and we're not in that world anymore.
We've always thought we lived in one of the safest neighborhoods, rural neighborhood in Reno, and it's made us really cautious.
Abby Whitaker, who lives just a few doors down from the David home, admits that before these heinous crimes took place, she maybe felt too comfortable about leaving her home less secure than she should.
We pretty much took our safety for granted, especially in this neighborhood, and I can guarantee you that that is not going to happen anymore.
Moving forward, Whitaker says she will be better at watching her surroundings, locking her doors, and even leaving outdoor lights on. In fact, she's even taking a layer of security into her hands that she never thought she would.
This has made me think a little differently about that, and I want to know how to do it safely. So I did find myself at a gun range on Saturday night, and that was a little outside of my comfort zone. But you know what? I feel a little more confident now.
The Washoe County Sheriff's Office just asks that residents don't get complacent, despite them having Martinez Guzman behind bars, who they firmly believe to be responsible for 4 recent killings. They say other crime is still out there, and you should always want to stop it before it happens.
Keeping an eye on your neighborhood, making sure your vehicles and homes are secure. Those are the kinds of steps that you can take to help prevent crime and hopefully not have it happen in the first place.
And again, at this point in the investigation, it's important to remember that the Sheriff's Office says they believe there are no other outstanding suspects at this time. And as we continue to follow this case, you can stay up to date on our website and also on our 2 News app. Covering the story live in South Reno, Ryan Kennedy, 2 News.